Alrighty, yo, what's up, Bullets? And also, yo, what's up, Can of Beans? Long time no see, how you've been? I hope you guys can hear me right. I need to, like, adjust the mic a little bit. I'm trying to get it to where it's close enough to me, but, like, not peeping through the webcam. But here is the progress so far on the little Tiki bar. I know it's, like, quite a big jump, because, like, literally all you guys saw on Friday was some panels and just the coconut. But I had to work with thread for everything else. So like the flower, the margarita, and the straw, and the cause see, before I've done it like with yarn, but it's like really chunky. You can see for like little pew-pews, like little pina colada. Like the little umbrella doesn't look as cute. It's still cute, but it definitely does look much better with the thread, though it took a bit longer. Not necessarily the umbrella, but especially the drink though, and the straw. I couldn't resist. I just had to give it like a striped kind of straw. And also I realized even though the drinks were small, once I put the panels together, I was like, this is kind of smaller than I thought it was going to be. So I put the drinks on, it looked really crowded. So I had to kind of push them to the edge because I was going to have them just like, you know, have some space. So I think I should have made it longer. It's giving me like actually lemonade stand, actually, like the shape. So I might keep the panel sizes for like a cute lemonade stand maybe in the future. Especially like maybe during like August or something after the classes are done. But y'all, I just cannot wait. I got 3 more weeks of these darn classes. Not to mention probably the last, I probably need to be preparing for the test. Though I will say though, to be fair, Can of Beans, I've switched my schedule because you know what? I don't think I've seen you since I've switched my schedule because I'm taking Korean classes, and sure, I get home by like 2 p.m. so technically I could have like kept my old stream schedule, but yeah, I'm like tired because I have to leave by like 7:30 for the bus, and then I get home by 2. It's so funny. The classes are 4 hours, right? And the people who live in the dormitory, the dormitory is just like a 5-minute walk away, so it's like literally taking like maybe 5 and 10 minutes out of their day. But for me, it takes such a huge chunk of just trying to get there, you know, take the class and then come back, and I'm just so gosh darn tired. I'm like, I need like a nap after I get back. So I was like, let me just like stream before I go. The only problem is it's been kind of hard to go to bed early, like early enough to like wake up at 4:30. I woke up at like 5:30 today, and even then I'm kind of running a little late. Like it's already 6:36. My god. I might try to stream to like 7:20, I think. Then I can like push it a little bit because I'm like already dressed. Because sometimes I'll have to like get dressed after the stream and then I'm like rushing. Yo, what's up, Clawton? How's little Pusheen and Rosie doing? Because, oh, I'm so happy. Clawton's actually, you could think like Clawton's like the very first person to own a Rosie the bear. Oh, yes, Poopy Skeletons, what's up? But yeah, we were making, look at it. These were actually, it was actually made with thread. Because I made this a bit smaller than I thought, and even with the thread it's still like very big on the stand. So this is like a very mini tiki bar. It's like a lemonade stand tiki bar. But oh my god, I love how it turned out. I got one more hibiscus flower to put. I want to put it on the roof, I think, though. Like, you know, have one here, have one there, rather than like both here, you know. Oh yeah, and I also made a second one too. And because, you know, like they need some drinks in their hand. Still, the coconut's made with the splitted yarn, but the umbrella's made with thread, and the straw's been made with yarn, like just wrapping the wire around it. But I'm loving the freaking, like, I'm loving how I'm able to do like the striped look now, y'all. I just take the glue, and after I wrap it the first time in the base color, then I just kind of like put a little bit, not too much, a little bit of the glue, and then wrap the white, and just like really hold it to make sure it won't fall off. But I need to like have her on a bar stool, because I need to make some little bar stools. But today we're gonna work on the roof, because you can see I got the cardboard ready for it. Oh, I almost forgot. I also like had a side project yesterday. I made a new like little hat piece. Look at it. I've been seeing like those like cute like little sprout like headphone things you see, right? The little crochet leaf sprout, and I made like a little hat, so I can put this on any of my little amigurumi. I put it on the like the derpy chick, because I don't know why, but it looks like even more derpy. Like, no wonder she's that way. She's got like a whole tree growing inside of her head. It could be like one of those funny, like, that's why you don't eat apple seeds, y'all. Or something like, something funny, like, don't eat plant seeds. You know, when you're a kid, like, your parents would, like, joke that, like, a tree was gonna grow inside you. Well, apparently she did that, and... well, she don't mind the consequences, though, because it looks hella cute. Let's see... I want the roof to be similar to the panel, but just a little bit longer, so... probably it'll be like 19, I think. Let me see, roof. I'm gonna put chain 19. That should be long enough. See. I'm just gonna single crochet with like the top bit. Row 1. Then starting row 2. I think it's when I start working the back loops. Yeah. Okay, let's see. But I got this like nice not super saturated, but it's like similar to like my sunflower yarn from the other brand, but this one's like less saturated, so I think it looks good for like straw, so it'll make a really good like straw roof. You see, I gotta keep, dang, it's already 6:40. I better get to crocheting, man. Like, I swear it was like 6:06 2 minutes ago. Like, I swear time moves faster in the morning. I don't know if it's because my brain's not woken up. I used to think that was it. I thought, dang, I'm so sleepy that my mind's like, my body's like moving in slow motion. But there's been times where I was like fully awake, fully alert in the morning, and still time went by super duper fast. It's just crazy. But how come is it that when I'm in the freaking class, the time drags on? I'm always like watching the clock in the class thinking like, okay, when's it time to go? When's it the break time? I will say though, the class does seem to like go by quicker after the break time, but it crawls so slowly before break time, even though they're both like the same amount of time, like 2 hours, or more like 1.5 hours, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it should be 18. And I'm gonna go through the back bumps just to make it look much nicer. Oh yeah, I switched out the flowers because like I liked the other flower, but I could only put like 1 bee in it, so I thought this was better. I got like 4 bees up in here. I got one of my little tiny bees. It's like the whole bee family is here. And then Chunky Boy's just like chilling off over here. Probably soon though, we'll be going back to the sunflower. Yeah, because like I'll probably switch out to the sunflower in September. Oh, and also because like, and for y'all who know Venoneve, she was making these like, cause she does clay, and she was making these like little circus animal cookies, and then it gave me an idea like, should we do like circus theme? I don't think I'll be making like cookies or anything, but it made me think September is like perfect for like circus themed stuff. Like how cute would that be, like a little circus tent? I don't know why, it just started making me think of all the cute stuff. And I remember back then someone said they wanted me to try making the balloon dog, and I wanted to make that too. I wanted to make like little tiny mini balloon dogs, and I'm like, that'll be perfect in September in like a little carnival theme. So I definitely want to do like very carnival theme for September especially. Though probably actually after I finish this Tiki bar, we're actually going to probably jump to some like fall, maybe fall and Christmas stuff, just so, because you know like how it is to be a seller, right? You need to actually be prepared, because I feel like if I keep putting it off, I'll have no stuff to sell in the fall. Because I wanted to really, as soon as these classes are done, I really wanted to hop into like trying to market my businesses here in Korea, though I have no idea how to do it, so I guess I'll just be doing a lot of blog writing. Yo, what's up, Sandoval Goofballs? Oh, I don't know if you can still see the screen, but here's the progress on the Tiki bar. We got a little pina colada and a margarita. I got like a little hibiscus flower. Now the coconut is still made with split yarn, but everything else after that, like, I mean, besides the actual, this thing, the bar itself, like the martini and like the flower and the hat. No, I keep calling it a hat, I mean umbrella. The umbrella and the pina colada are made of thread. That took forever though. I don't think I could have done that on stream. Oh my god, yeah. And actually, no, it's so funny. So when I was making that pina colada yesterday, it was raining like crazy. That's my sister's like favorite song. Like, if you like pina coladas, like she would always jam to that. When she like started driving, she would always play that song. Probably means I'd probably need to make her one of these for Christmas. That's what I'm trying to. I didn't write down what I did for the Jiangsu. I just kind of freehand them, but it's not that hard though. Like literally, I just kind of like I just made like a cone, so I literally just have to recreate that because the stem is literally just wire. So it's like literally a circle and a cone and attach them with a wire, and then you know wire wrap that and done. So I'm thinking maybe to surprise her. Well, I would have to give her Christmas present early though, because she's gonna hopefully come like end of October, and I need to get all the Christmas gifts done so that way I can just send them off of her. We don't even have to worry about shipping. I'll take that back. I would have to give my parents some money to like ship them individually in the US, but like I don't have to worry about, because my plan was gonna be like gonna try one more time, but I'm like really scared to do it. Is to send like a package to the US. But I'm kind of afraid that USPS will lose it again. But there's something called a K packet that I want to try. So it's not EMS, it's I guess just like regular. I know, right? It's like it took me forever to get the line though. I still need to work on the line, like how to get that like little gap. But yeah, it was like I was so happy with how it turned out. Originally I was trying to make, I can get this to focus for 1 second. Keeps being blurry. There we go, now I can see it a bit better. I was actually originally trying to make a wedge, and then it didn't look quite right, so I'm like, okay, it's becoming a lemon slice or a lime slice. It actually looks really cute for lime slice though, because I like seeing like the little like white, what do they call that in the middle of a line slice, like the lines. I don't know, it gives it some nice like contrast or pop of, not color because it's white, but you know, it gives more like, I guess, things to look at versus just like a regular lime wedge, which would have just been the lime green and green, like no white. Oh, I'm so sleepy, man. I definitely need to start going to bed. Oh, here's a funny thing, y'all. My mother-in-law ended up not coming. She was supposed to come Friday, but because of the rain, like it was raining really bad, like torrential rain and everything, especially where they live. You know, like they live in the what do they call it? The it's called Shigoro in Korean. Countryside. Yeah, they live in the countryside, and they had like the rain advisory, so she didn't come. So that meant I wasted the entire week, like just like cleaning and preparing, and the weekend before too. I spent the weekend before doing no crocheting at all. Like, dang it, I could have been spending it like crocheting and enjoying myself, because it wasn't like cleaning for us kind of clean. It was more like, you know, trying to organize and make things look pretty. Because I'm fine with just like a general cleanliness look, you know, but I was trying to make it look a certain way for her. And like, you know, put stuff away that normally we need to have out, but like just kind of hide it away for when she's here so it just looks even cleaner. You know, it doesn't look so packed. And it's like, oh, for it to be gone though. I mean, not gone, but I mean, like, for her to, like, not have come, I was hoping to get, you know, this over with. But she's gonna come for the Soroshik, which is the graduation ceremony. I don't know if they're actually having a graduation ceremony. It just says it on, like, the schedule, so I'm gonna ask my teacher about it today. And so they planned to come August 4th instead, which is, on one hand, good, because it gives me, well, 3 weeks for her to, till she comes, which is nice. So now I need to have, like, a planned time when she's coming. Not like before where she's like, I'll tell you 2 days before when I'm planning to come. Because she was jumping in between this past Friday or this Friday. You know, she was like, I don't know which one, I'll tell you when. And then like literally the night before, like on Thursday night, like afternoon, she's like, okay, I'm coming tomorrow. And so I spent all freaking evening cleaning, and I even went to bed really late. That's why, wait, did I stream Friday? I don't think I did. You know, yeah, I streamed Saturday, that's why. I ended up streaming Saturday instead because I hadn't been able to stream all week because I thought she was coming. And also we had a lot of stuff to do in the Korean class. Like we had like a lot of assignments, so I was also busy with that. I just had no time to stream last week, and all for nothing. Like, dang it. But I will. Oh, I know, the big chunky bead boy. I know, he's my favorite. He's like so big. He took like a good while to make though. Because, like, the stitches are still, like, the same size as the other stitches. But he's, like, so much bigger. But he just loves chilling. Let's see. Oh, wait, is that the same stitch? No, it's not. Okay. It's always so hard trying to work through the back loops in the beginning when there's, like, not much to hold on to. Yo, what's up, Bailey? Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta show you on all the progress we've done. We made so many things. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, I didn't get to show you the beach ball because I kind of gave that away to Colton. I do have another beach umbrella here, but my first one was red and white, but it's basically the same shape. It's supposed to be like a little, and I actually had that one on a beach, like a mound of sand. But I added it in with Clawton's commission as like a little surprise because Pushing, she needed some extra beach stuff, and we've had like this like little beach towel. Though actually the pina colada for her is new. For when she's like been sitting on this beach towel, she's been actually holding this like little watermelon. But I'm making a tiki bar though, so that's why I swapped it out, because like I'm eventually gonna have her sit on a bar stool. I don't know if she'll actually sit. She'll probably like fall right off. I probably need to make it where the bar, because I was originally gonna put like some cardboard in the bar stool, but actually I probably shouldn't. I should probably make a piece of wire that I can stick in both the amigurumi and in the bar stool. That way they kind of stay there and not fall off. But we also, like little Pew Pew, she's decked out for the summer, yo. She got her pina colada, she got her party hat, which I made that last year. But the pina colada, corn dog, and the sunglasses I made this year. And you can take them out too. Look how cool that is. It took me forever to get the sunglasses right, my goodness. I will say though, yeah, like, I know, right, like, it blows your mind, but man, there are some things, like, especially the sunglasses, it took, like, 8 freaking tries. It took so long to get it right. Partially it wasn't, like, it was, like, hard to do, but trying to get it to look right on their face, because I have to basically make it See, everything else I can just like make a generic prop and stick into any amigurumi really, but for the sunglasses you have to like make it to their face. So that probably, sadly, it probably won't like match on all of them. And then we also made a unicorn floaty. The original one I made was for Clawton, and then I made another one after it because I forgot to take pictures. I made a cute little unicorn floaty. And just yesterday I made this. We have like a little palm tree. I still have yet to make a mound of sand to like glue that into, because yeah, I like put the bit of metal at the end. I have not done that yet, but we originally Pew Pew was on this like little watermelon floaty. I can show it so it's like not blurry. It's basically just a donut. Like you can just follow any donut pattern and just color change. I did like half pink, and I did 2 rounds of white in the middle, and then just followed the rest with green, and then just embroidered some black stripes on it. And the little baby chick that looks like a little derpy, I made this little hat, so I can stick this to any of my other amigurumi. The little tiny bean sprout leaf. It looks so cute. And then the La Piece de Resistance, what I worked on mostly all weekend. Well, we worked on the panels back on Saturday, and the coconut, but I put like everything else together. Like I sewed it up because I feel like that's better to do off stream. And I also embroidered. I was gonna crochet this originally, but it looked too boxy and it looked better for when I embroidered it. It took forever though. I had to do like 3 rounds back and forth to get it this nice and thick. And then I just took a Sharpie and just try to make the indent look kind of nicer there. But we got a pina colada on there and a little margarita. The pina colada, the coconut is made with a splitted yarn, but the little umbrella is made with thread, and the margarita is completely made of thread. So I was trying to make them as small as possible to fit on here, and when I put this all together, it was a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. I should have made it longer, because it's actually, the height is perfect and the width is good, but I should have made it like longer so I could have like more space between the drinks. But it's still really cute though. It's actually kind of like a little lemonade stand, kind of like tiki bar. And now we're working on the roof. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, you're doing a 38 by 38 cross stitch, which is absolutely insane. I'm excited to finish it. How many stitches is it like in total? I remember there were some projects where people like told me like the max stitch count of their like cross piece work, and it was like thousands of stitches. I'm like, what? Like, they said like, oh, this piece took me all a year to do. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, I know, right? Because I can't wait for you to have more goodies too. I know, before you know, a whole Pushin gonna have like her own like little mansion and stuff of all her stuff. Of everything for each season. Oh my god, 1,444 stitches. That is gonna take a while. That is gonna take a long time. Oh wait, what's the like, what is the image of the crossbeat work? Is it like summery stuff? Is it like a cute animal? Because actually lately I've been seeing people do some like Halloween kind of like more like just spoopy in general kind of cross stitching. Because G-Tech Magic was doing some really cute stuff. Let me go there. I remember back during Halloween. Oh, who was it? It was one of Benny's friend, and she was doing like the chop. I think it's called the chop. Was it called the Chop Mall? I think it was so cute. It's like a serial killer inspired like spooky slasher film like version of like a mall or something. So like they all have like the different sections, but it's all like 80s slasher films. But it's also cute because it's like they look like little pixelated characters. Oh my god, wait, so it's their actual like profile picture? Oh, they're gonna love that. Oh yeah, because Takoyaki was also working on, there's someone who writes a comic that he really likes, and he's actually crocheting one of the characters from the comic and is gonna send them. I still want to send like Catnip something, because I love watching Catnip's vlogs. And like she's got really cute characters like Gingy, Bumblebutt, Gingy and let me see, Gingy and Spice. Oh yeah, Pudding the dog. And she's got 2 cats. I forgot their names though, the 2 cats. But what do you call it? But I was like, I would love to like crochet one of her characters as like earrings or probably a keychain might be better though. I do know she can, I do know she does wear earrings though, but I have no idea if she has like a metal allergy or not. So I don't know if she like gets like special earrings, you know. Oh, that's so cool. So it's like a Buster of Soda Can, but with his like with the sunglasses. So it's supposed to be like him. It's kind of cute though. Okay, there we go. Let me write round 2 through something. I'm not sure how many rounds, but I'm gonna do like regular resume both loops in the odd rounds, and then every even round I'm going to just do resume both loops. So I don't want to be like too many like actually well I don't know. I might want to add more because I only need like a few exposed like front loops like every other couple rows. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go back and like kind of like what we did when you make a Christmas tree. You like make the cone and then you work in the every like other like 2 rounds you work in the back loop, so you have like these exposed front loops, and then at the bottom you start chaining and working backwards up by like chaining and slip stitching, and it makes like the frill. So I don't know. Let me see. This one will just be a normal one. But I want it to look kind of shaggy though, so I think it will be good to do it every even round. So the round after this I'll work in the back loops again. I'll just do like really short, I think then, because I want it to be kind of layered a bit. Oh, that freaking sucks though, like when you like have one specific color you need and they're like freaking sold out. That's like the worst, especially it's especially like I wouldn't think that when you go like to get embroidery floss, right? Because at least in my store, like the embroidery floss was always like fully stocked. But then you would notice like a small slot would be empty. It's like I wonder why that color's so popular. Like I wonder like what people are making where they're like buying up all that exact shade of pink. I can definitely like see like if it was like Halloween or Christmas, like all the like in Halloween all the oranges would probably be gone, or maybe even some of the purples are black. But then like in Christmas it'd be like all the reds and greens would be gone. Let's see. Oh, you had to buy off Joanne. I know, like it's like I don't know if one will be enough. See, I just got some yarn off AliExpress for the baby hat I'm gonna do because I don't have any white yarn that's not been cut. Any of my thicker yarns I cut up when I moved to make it like fit into like a Ziploc bag, not Ziploc, space bag. You know the ones that you can like suck down with a vacuum cleaner, make it flat. Yeah, this my original skeins of yarn would not go flat when they were like in their regular form, so I had to like roll them up, kind of like similar how I make these. Just think of this, but like thicker. I did that. I chopped up all my yarn because I was doing small stuff anyway back then, and didn't think I would need it anyway for big stuff. So I got some white yarn. I got 2 things, and I'm hoping it'll be enough for a baby hat. Because they look very light. Because they were very cheap. They're like only like $1 or something. I saw like the real photos though, so I could tell like it looks like a normal skein of yarn, like the size, but I could tell like in the pictures like, oh, it's probably gonna be very very hollow on the inside. You know what I mean? So I was like, let me buy 2 just in case. I got 1 thing of pink because I only need the pink for the ears, but I'm hoping there'll be enough because you know stuff on AliExpress takes forever to come in. Okay, so this one will be back loops only. Oh my god, it's already 7. Well, I'm probably not getting very far with this roof. I wanted to like push it till 7:20 though. Just because thankfully they didn't give us any homework over the weekend, so there's no like homework I gotta rush to like. Because usually what I would do is I would like type out my homework on my phone, like on a little memo pad on the bus. That way the homework is actually done, but I would like physically write it in my notebook or on a piece or in the Wangoji, which is like those like special notebooks where it's like little squares. Usually use it for like Korean writing, Chinese characters, or like probably also like Japanese writing as well, like hiragana or katakana. I'm not sure which one, probably any of them. And like you have to get one of those like special notebooks and not to like write in there. The problem is like you have to be very careful like when you're writing your paragraph, because like if you make a mistake, it's like, oh, you have to like erase everything because they have like a very specific way. It's not like, you know, if you're writing on lined paper, like, oh, you want to squeeze in a little extra few words, you just like maybe write a little bit small, you erase it and then you write a little bit smaller to like kind of make it fit. You can't do that because each syllable needs to be put into a square. So it's like you have to erase the entire sentence and rewrite it all over again. And if you wrote like, if that's like in the middle of your paragraph, you have to erase everything. It's so annoying. So I like to have everything just like all typed out and ready to go, so I don't have to like worry about doing that. But because I don't have to do that, I don't have to be there early. Normally I try to arrive a little bit early to be able to have some time to do it, because with the bus, especially with the rain lately, the buses have been like so late. I don't blame them though, because like the streets get like really crowded, they get all blocked up with traffic. And they also arrive a little bit later, probably because they're driving a little bit slower than normal to make sure they don't slide. But thankfully it is sunny this morning. I think it might rain later, so I'm going to still bring my umbrella just in case, because it did say it's supposed to rain today. But at least getting there in the morning should be easy. Let me see how this is looking so far. Because this top part is going to be like that first row, that's going to be the top. We're like halfway there, because I basically have to join and like do the other half later. Yes, it's our progress so far. A little roof, because I'm making it kind of short, not super long. Oh no, you only got like a corner done? I mean, a freaking 1,444 stitches. That gonna definitely is gonna take you some time. How many like, how long does it normally take to get like a project of that size done if you do nothing but, you know, like put all your focus on it? I still would imagine it would take a good while. Oh my god, I hear like a dog yapping outside. Oh no, so like no clue first time doing it. Well, we'll be able to see after the. So let me like when you're done, let me know how long it took you. I remember the Stardew map project. That was huge. I wonder how long that took them. It took them like I think a couple months when they did that. Remember like back last year on Twitch, like all the cross stream Twitcher or Twitch streamers were doing the Stardew Valley. I think Captain Castle won, I believe. But I remember everyone was joking like how she was like so ahead of everybody else. But it was like a race between her and Pick Stitch. Like who it's gonna get it done first. I don't know if they were like allowed to. I didn't know if they had to be done on stream only though. I didn't know the rules of it, of their like little competition. Like I didn't know could they get as much done as they want to off stream, or did they have to do it only on stream? I'll have to ask Captain Casa actually next time I'm in her stream. Oh, wait, the 400th cross stitch took me 4 days. Oh my, so that's like 100 stitches a day. Yeah, that is probably true. Probably, especially because like with life as well, because like everyone thinks like, oh, it should only take you this long, but then they forget like we have lives to live. Like we gotta feed ourselves. We have to like do daily tasks. You know, go work, that kind of thing, or school. In my case, because I remember I think my mother-in-law was asking like why I haven't been like working on the YouTube lately at all. I was like, bruh, you wanted me to take these crane classes. Honey, it says intensive on the freaking like website, intensive Korean classes, because it used to not be so intensive. It used to be 3 days a week and the class was 2 hours. So it was much nicer. And I wish I was supposed to take them when it was still like that schedule, but we got freaking Rona back in November last year. So I had to skip that and we were going to take the summer semester this year, and they changed it to like Monday through Friday, and the class is 4 hours every day. So it's like really intense. Like, so I even today's like Monday, I'm thinking, time to start all over again. But I got 3 weeks left. The good thing though is it shaved a whole month off. Like originally it was like 3.5 weeks. I mean, they're not 3.5 weeks, 3.5 months, and now it's only 2.5 months. Exactly, yeah. And you need to like take care of people, especially like if you're a parent or if you have like people in your life you have to take care of. Like, you know, like, see, I just have to take care of my spouse sometimes too. So it's just like, she like forgot to factor in. It's like, yeah, honey, what do you think I do when I get home? Like, as soon as I get home, I have to like take a nap so I'll have energy to like, one, do homework, because I give homework and I got to study too. And I have to like, you know, do what's called jipani, like housework. You know, like clean the dishes, you know, wipe the floor, make everything clean. Because I actually had like one time where, because of the test, I hadn't been able to do, and like man, it like starts stacking up when you like, you know, stop doing certain things, like certain cleaning things. Like, oh my god, it piles up. So I'm trying to not let that happen again, because then it takes much longer to clean it. I know that's like basically like a full-time job, especially if you like take care of your dad. Like a lot of people don't realize how much things in our life like eat up time and our energy. It's not like we have infinite energy too. It's so funny because my mother always talks about being tired. He's like, and stuff. I'm like, yeah, does she like, I guess maybe she's thinking since I'm only 28 that I have infinite energy. I'm like, honey, no. I've been feeling like I feel like a 6-year old since I was 23. I haven't had young people energy for a long time. I still like my younger sisters have just so much more energy than me. And they kind of always have, like, I was actually kind of tired as a teenager, but I will say I did have more energy at least as a teenager compared to my 20s. I don't know what happened, but it's like there's just like one point where I went from maybe 30-year-old energy to like 60 something year old energy. I just have no energy at all. And it also makes me like wonder, like, dang, I hope I have enough energy for anyone when me and Jung eventually have kids. That actually kind of worries me. So I might. The good thing is when you plan to have kids is like you get a lot of stuff checked out. I want to actually get that checked out. I want to find the root of like what is causing like this, like lack of energy. You know, like I'm like I should not feel like this because I'm like. It's so funny because when I tell people my age and I'm like, yeah, I'm old, and they're like, no, you're not. It's like, yes, but I feel old as shit. I do not feel like a 28-year-old. I feel like I'm 66 or 70 or something. I did not have, because like it's also so funny because like all the people in the class, they're like in their early 20s. Some of them are 19 actually, because that's the thing too of taking this in class. It's like I'm around a bunch of college age kids, and it's like they're all like super like sociable, high energy, running around, goofing off, and I'm just like, oh, I do not have the energy for that. So jelly of their energy, like, but I didn't even have that energy when I was their age though. That's the thing that worries me a little bit. Okay, let's see if this is long enough. Also, what time is it? Oh god, it's already 7:13. I got 7 minutes left. Okay, I think I need to do like one more row. Exactly! I always wonder. And even for me, it's not even about like maybe being up early, because I kind of find that I have more energy earlier in the day, but these people will be like up early and they'll still have energy at the end of the day. Like they want to stay up late, go out drinking, and I'm like, bruh, it's like by 8:30 I want to go to bed. Like, oh my goodness. But like then again, even at 8 in the morning, I don't have like a ton of energy. I'm just like, that's like my most alert of the day. That's usually if I wake up at 6. So like if I need to like at least be awake for 2 hours before I'm at my peak energy of the day. And that's for such a short window. And even then, that peak energy is just like, yeah, I can get maybe some stuff done, but I would never be like full of energy like a kid again. Like, no. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Could it be birth control maybe? I didn't know if birth control can like, because I know birth control can kind of be the culprit for a lot of like health problems that you don't realize that are, but I don't know, because I kind of was like this before I ever got on birth control, so I don't think I can blame that. But I can tell it's gotten worse though, so I don't know if maybe the birth control's made it worse though. But I do have slightly high blood pressure. Maybe that could be it. I did start drinking hibiscus tea to hopefully help alleviate that. But I'm like, the doctor said though, like I'm not high enough where I need medicine. They just like, oh, you just kind of watch it a little bit, you know, you got like slightly high blood pressure, and like, okie dokie. Okay, that's the top. So now we start on the second side. Yeah, it's like I'll have the energy to do something, maybe not like very, very frivolously, but I can get it done, like a lot of housework done, and then by the end of it, I'm just like done. Like there's people who can get a lot of work done, and then they like, you know, like people who go to like to the gym after work, or even more crazy, the people who go to the gym or like go on a 5-mile run before work. Like, how do you have the energy to get your work done after that? Are you like not tired? Like, them people built different. I'm like so jealous of that energy. Like, Actually, I've heard some people like that though. They usually do it because they have too much energy they need to burn off so they can like focus more on work. And I'm just like, bro, where are you getting this energy from? Let me in on your secrets, man. It's just like, ugh. Oh, I wonder, yeah, maybe a little bit. I wonder if that would mean, does that mean like it's like somewhat hormonal, maybe? Let me see. I know, right? I could not. And the weird thing is, like, when I did have air slash quote more energy, like back when I did Taekwondo, but even then, I would get tired out very quickly. And that was when I was more fit. That's why I'm a little bit worried because people are like, "Oh, just lose weight and you'll get all this energy." It's like, no, like I was like this even when I was more fit back then. Because I was at my peak fitness when I took Taekwondo when I was in my late teens, early 20s, and I was just like always exhausted all the freaking time. And we ate pretty good back then too, because my dad was a health nut, so we were always like eating raw garlic and stuff and vegetables, and he would make us drink juicing. And it's just like, so I do want to find out what it is eventually before having kids, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to handle a toddler running around, to be honest, with my energy level it is. If I can fix it, then it'll be perfect. Let's see. And then I do stuff for like 10-20 minutes and then like exhausted. I do have another theory though, but the problem is I don't think medication could help with this, is that I do have what do they call it again? Inattentive ADHD. So it's like the ADHD is what used to be called ADD. And I have heard usually people of that type will have like, they seem like very lazy, seem tired all the time. And I'm thinking, oh my god, is that it? Is it like, is my brain, because my brain is super hyperactive, just my body is, and I'm like, is my brain stealing all my damn energy? I'm like worried, do they have medicine for that? Because usually they have the medicine for ADHD people who like, you know, who need to like be able to calm down and be able to focus with not being too energetic. But I'm like the opposite. I need energy to get stuff done. So I have like the opposite problem. And the only thing I notice is like there's just the medicine to help you focus. But I don't know if that will necessarily give you energy though. You know what I mean? Like I need like some energy to get physical stuff done. I don't know. I have found like sometimes charring will help. That's usually more of a focus thing though, so I have used that instead. But I gotta be careful. I can't really be taking too much caffeine, so I'll start to feel kind of weird if I do. So, but it does help sometimes if I like don't have a lot of caffeine and then just take a lot of caffeine for like one day I got a lot of work done. But if I'm constantly taking it, then it doesn't work anymore. So I need to make sure to give some breaks in between when I have a lot of caffeine. I know, same. I was right. I'm already woken up and I'm already tired. Oh shoot! It's already 7:20. Okay, let me get this one last row done. So I'm basically just working on the other side of the roof now. And I'll probably finish it off stream, I think. Well, I don't know. I probably won't have time to crochet tonight though, because I can already feel it. We're probably gonna finish the chapter today, which means every time we finish a chapter, that means we have the writing assignment. And I'm like, eh. And I also really need to finish up my vocabulary flashcards. I've been using Memorize to do that. And I like to use like Korean, what do you call it? Text-to-speech. I found like a really good Korean text-to-speech voice that I like. And I had to like make the audio, but I do it all in one big file and have to separate, you know, cut and separate and export them as like individual files. Just makes it quicker. But I gotta do all that today when I get back. Because that test is coming up in a bit, so definitely need to be ready for it. Alright, so that's what it's gonna look like. We already got like one row in on the other side. They look really cool though once I do like the frill part. But I'm glad you guys got to see the progress. I'm like super happy with how it's turning out though. It's like, I love the drinks. I definitely need to make more of these like little tiny cocktails. They were like a lot of fun to make. So let me go find us for somebody to raid real quick. Oh, speaking of the devil, Kamkasa! Okay, we're oh my gosh, she's dressed as a bee. Oh my god, it's so cute. Wait, let me copy. Also, let me give her a shout out. That way you guys can give her a quick follow before we even raid over. Bye, boo. Oh, right, there's our raid and sub-raid command. Let me copy that one real quick. Are they playing? Oh, they're playing bingo. They're playing something called Casa Bingo. Oh, I won't be long for it though because it's already like kind of late. I really need to head out like in probably 15 minutes. So I'll probably like be like lurking in our stream until like I leave. But I will see you guys. Oh yeah, today's Monday, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna definitely try to go to bed earlier tonight, so that way I wake up earlier so I can stream a bit longer tomorrow. Cause yeah, I think we'll probably have to finish the roof, I think, tomorrow. I don't think I'll have any time to like finish it off stream. So I'll see you guys. Bye.
Your penis too. Maggie, how you